and shit falls out of her pants. And the girl's like, I didn't know like what to do. Like, what do you do? And I guess
all those people that could step into that, like
literally, they're like, so how I found out about it too was the TikTok of the people cleaning it up, and they were like, when you shit yourself at the Noah Con.
Can you imagine like being like
Can
right?
you imagine? And then she like tried to stay. She was like, I'm like, they tried to talk to her.
Did she have
and
a good?
She was like, I know.
Did she have a good place in the pit? I mean, I wouldn't leave.
No, I know, right? I wouldn't leave. It was Noah Con. I get it, but like,
I like how she shook him out. I mean, it's gonna happen anyway. You're up and moving. I mean, it's gonna slip out.
Yeah.
I saw a video like that one time. A guy was at 7-Eleven and like he just kind of like opens his pants a little and starts shaking, just fucking turd comes out, and he tries to like scoot it underneath the shelf and ends up just smearing it on the floor.
Oh my god.
And tries to like, does that thing like, you know, when a bull's charging, kind of like just scrape it off the floor, and it's just going everywhere on the floor.
Oh man.
And this must have gone on for like 6 minutes, and it seemed like no one was in this in the building, but I don't think he was an employee, because no one, you would have thought someone would get him by now. It's like a 7-Eleven. It's small in there.
Yeah.
That's messed up. That happened to me once. We were tiling a floor at a Wendy's in like Quincy, Massachusetts, and we were in the bathroom tiling, and this guy's like, we had to, you know, close the bathroom, and this guy's like, can I go? And I was like, sure. So we packed up, we walked out, let him do his thing. We go back in, and there's shit all over the floor. He literally left us a treat, just like, hey, I know you guys are working hard, but fuck you.
But I noticed you guys like to get your hands dirty, right? This will be nothing.
Yeah, but the worst part was like he like shit everywhere. Like it was on the toilet, and then like when he was leaving, it was all over his pants. Like he
does that.
Like I think it was I think he shit his pants, and then he just tried to like clean it up and failed. He just made more of a mess in the bathroom. And,
I don't know. People that do that, I can't grasp that it's probably their first time in doing that rodeo.
Yeah.
Like imagine having to use their bathroom. And then just like, I didn't know I was going to have company over.
Right.
Just give me like 7 minutes.
I think the worst part, though, was he had shit all over his pants, and then he just got in his car and drove away.
It's just
like that's
on to ruin another fast food industry.
That's like Aaron's joke, the shitting his pants while driving.
Yeah.
That's a good
You
joke.
should have hooked him up. They could have wreaked havoc together.
How?
That'd be like a good way to like protest. Like
that would have been a good chance for the air horn. I'm gonna do one.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's gonna sound cool. Trust me. Yeah, we are live, so we can do a quick intro. This is Sunday School podcast, everybody. Now this is a special episode. Nathaniel got a haircut.
Grew the hair out.
No, I'm Jordan Corbin. We have a special guest today. We have Kaity Tessier here. And also our co-host, Nick Gyorda.
I ate Nathaniel. That's why I look 5 pounds overweight again.
So Nick Gyorda, that's the first time I've ever pronounced your name correctly, I think.
Yeah, it just kind of happens. I think I've gotten, like my whole life it's been mispronounced, so you become so numb to it, you're just like, people will kind of figure out, like Danny P kind of figured it out like in time.
Yeah.
Like you just hear it enough and you're like, oh, I hear more people pronouncing it this way than that way. And they just kind of, I've never really corrected someone unless they've asked.
Yeah.
I think if it was like my first name or something, I'd be like a little peeved. Because that's what people are going to say.
Yeah.
Like I could go up as like Nick G, but you know.
Yeah, you've never corrected me. That was kind of the point. It's
No,
like you've never.
I'm just so like numb to it.
It's been like a year.
Gyorda is also like the most common mispronunciation I hear too.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's like, I don't know. Could be worse, right?
Well, I think your newest Instagram, what is it, your 5th one?
I know. I kind of put it out. Yeah, my 70th, 5th.
You pronounced it out in your name.
Yeah, I know. I spelled it phonetically, and even the way that it looks, it's like the mispronounced way too.
Yeah.
Which I just realized like a week ago, and I'm like, oh, maybe I'll change it, you know.
Oh, I sounded it out, and I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Nick Gyorda. Now I'm just pretty much advertising it, aren't I?
Right.
Gyorda.
Yeah, this is a fun podcast. I mean, our first guest is a female. How about that?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. She's just coming
Okay.
off of a show, Ladies Night, up at Brightside Brewing. How was that, Katie?
It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Full house.
Full house.
That's what I know what you were saying like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah,
You're like,
I
it looked like
know.
a full house. You're like, it was kind of, it was
being
sort of
humble.
kind of. I mean, all the tables were full. But
Humble brag.
I was talking about myself, how I feel I did for the show. I wasn't.
She's used to bigger
how did you
rooms.
perform on stage? Oh, it was a full
I
house.
that whole reading the room thing, that's tough.
Little reading,
I don't know how
radio
to
in the
do
room.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
For hosting.
Well, especially when
And
you're the
I
one that's got
just-
to set
Yeah.
the energy, set the heat.
Exactly. And keep coming back.
It's tough. It's like a different thing because when you do like a normal set, you don't really want to look people in the eye because it'll
Yeah.
mess you up. But like hosting, you kind of have to. Like,
Yeah, because you kind of
figure
want
out.
it to be
Yeah.
not too intimate, I think, but you want to try to engage with people, like make them feel kind of like welcome in a way, like, hey, we're all in this, like, loosen up, enjoy.
yeah,
And you can't just do like, you can kind of do like your normal stuff, but you have to kind of mix your stuff with like things like on the fly or improv. Like you can't just do like your 5 minutes up there and call that hosting. Like just,
Right.
it's a totally different
Doesn't
energy.
work.
Yeah. And that's why I respect more hosts that do it frequently, because I'm like, you kind of have to have different, you have to obviously have different material for just doing stage time and hosting, and then you also have to be I think much more clever.
Yep.
And kind of whether it's fucking around with the audience or like making a tag to someone's joke that just got off stage, like a little like fun note. It's all a different formula.
yeah. Yeah, you have to like you kind of feel around the room, who's engaged and who's not. And it's like, all right, if they're engaged, either like buy into them and get them more engaged to get other people listening, or try and go at the people that aren't paying attention and try to win them over in a way.
Yeah, right. Yeah, a little consensual harassment. It's
Yeah.
like, you paid for it. Get ready.
Right. Like if they're being kind of difficult and they like kind of chuckle at one thing, hit that harder. Like whatever they chuckled at, like just like emphasize that. Like, oh, they laughed at a gay joke. Let's do another gay joke. I don't
Yeah,
know, like
right.
something like that.
tickled your funny bone.
Yeah.
Let's try again.
For sure. Like there's just so many times where like you're up there as a host and like you just know people aren't paying attention. Like it happens all the time. And it's like you can't like get discouraged. You have to keep like the emphasis up and like keep people wanting
Right. Don't show that you're starting to cave into like the no one's kind of,
Yeah.
watching, paying attention kind of thing. Just try to keep it going, because you're also trying to pump up the comics that are going to come up, next, and get them going. So, I mean, even if you do kind of open, it's not, not everyone's paying attention. Hopefully after the first comic, maybe even two, then, everything's just kind of on fire
Yeah.
at that point.
Yeah, you don't want the comedian to come up on a cold mic where it's like,
Right.
oh yeah, okay, I'm not funny. All right, your next comedian, and then you bring them up. Everyone's kind of like, ugh.
All right, you fucking assholes. If you didn't love me, I know you're not going to care about this person. So
Yeah, good
let's
luck
just
with-
get it done.
Good luck with Katie, guys. Yeah,
Good luck with Katie.
I don't feel like I did exactly that, but I feel.
But
feel
also,
like
you
I was
haven't been.
lacking.
You've hosted a few times, but you haven't. You're just like me. We've hosted a few times, but we haven't done it consistently like he has, where we've finally kind of, worn out all the knots.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
what
I
we
should
could
ask
do,
them.
because all that advice too, I think, comes with consistency.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
all these things that you could be doing on stage. You might not always use them, but over time you start using them more and more, and you can start utilizing all those tools as you're hosting, because you want to always try one thing, you always want to try another. You may not get the chance, or you may not remember to do this. I'm not going to keep rambling. Just fucking hullabaloo now, but that was a fun looking lineup. I like. I'm not familiar with Tori too much, but Nancy's hilarious. Mona's fantastic.
Yeah.
I saw
they all
Holly
killed
stopped
it.
in there.
Yeah.
What a home run!
She did a little guest spot. I think she just came to support the show too. So, but Aaron threw her on.
nice.
She killed
Nice.
it. Yeah, everybody killed it.
I think it was a
thought,
full house
yeah.
because of that advertising video that you did.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna be big.
Yeah, that's sold.
it's gonna be big.
That was great.
Yeah, the one thing that took like 700 takes.
That took 700 takes.
I couldn't.
Oh yeah, you weren't there
I could
for that.
not. Yeah, I know. I did.
People feel guilty
wasn't
lying on
there,
camera.
yeah.
Like, I got a big one. I really don't, guys. We gotta.
No, it's every time the camera was on me, I forgot what I was supposed to fucking say.
You mean your 3 words?
Yes.
Oh boy.
That's
Yeah.
why we even. Yeah.
We got it on the first take.
I know. It was probably like 3 takes, I
Actors
think.
Guild, take her off the callback list.
That's
I
the
mean,
beauty.
really.
The beauty of editing.
my
You can put
acting
it
is
together.
yeah, I know. And then fucking Aaron had me voice memo him the end one where I say it's going to be big.
When it's just the poster.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's too funny. And then that creepy guy came up behind us.
Oh my God, that was so weird.
What was that?
He's some guy like he doesn't speak. Like he just like came up behind. He was just like watching her get videotaped. He was just standing there, just like straight face. And then after we were done, he like walked over and like looked at the poster of like the bright side.
He was intrigued.
He
He
was
was
like,
like, what's all the hullabaloo about?
He saw a crowd around a
Says
poster. He's like,
nothing.
"Oh, this is gonna be good. I think I'm gonna drive
Like
2
kids
hours."
in school looking at where their homeroom's going to be. Just like, what's everyone the commotion?
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't show up.
He wants to see what his
He
city's
could
up
have.
to.
I don't even remember what he looked like. So
You would have
he
been
could
uncomfortable.
there, yeah. He would have
That's
just
all I
been
can
standing.
say.
I'm sure you wouldn't
did,
want to be
like,
alone.
Afterwards, he like crossed the street and then just stood outside of his car staring at us for a minute too.
Oh, really?
That was
Oh yeah, he did.
crazy. Yeah.
He was standing at, like he opened the door to his car and he was just like
And then he just
Michael
stood
Myers,
there,
just like like a crowd,
staring back at us.
just like far enough away that like we couldn't really see his face, but like he was there and he was a presence.
And that is free will, folks. That is
yeah.
all what you can expect and more if you come to the great USA.
yeah,
Great.
that's downtown Dover for you.
Tokens open mic on a Sunday.
Hey, that's exciting stuff.
It is.
Oh yeah, brother.
So you think the show, it went well, right?
Yeah.
Well, how do you
Well,
how do you think of your hosting though?
I mean, yeah, everything you guys are saying is what I feel like I need to work on.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm not great with like off the cuff stuff too, and like I was trying to like pay attention and like kind of like see if I had any kind of joke I could throw in, but I don't know. I struggle.
Did you like write everything that you were gonna say beforehand, or did you kind of?
I mean, yeah, I had like my set and I'd done everything pretty much.
Yeah.
Or like the things that I wanted to. Like I wasn't gonna do like talk about blowjobs.
Right out of the
right
gate.
out of the gate.
So what do you guys think
I
about
couldn't do
blowjobs?
that.
Like,
So I didn't
A
do
little
that joke.
head.
But yeah, I mean, I had the set down. It's just like I didn't really know about the in between stuff. So I did like kind of feel like I was kind of like trying to just cut to the next comic versus doing.
Yeah.
And like I really didn't interact much with the audience. And I wish I didn't. Yeah.
It's hard, but sometimes with like a show
Yeah.
like that, you don't really want to talk too
Yeah,
much. So
like-
like, it's not a bad move.
Yeah.
I think you want to make sure as long as the energy doesn't diminish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you feel like everything's going well, like there's almost I think a point too of like doing too much in between a comic too, and that could
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
get people a little burnt out. So I don't think it's bad to kind of just move on if you feel like it's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just kind of like make sure that like give a round for this comic that just came up. Like everyone cheers, and then you kind of just even if it's one joke or not even a joke, it'll just be a comment. Like if I don't have anything, I'll just give a shout out to the venue or like shout out to
I should.
the bartender or something like that. It's like a filler, and like people do applaud, and then it keeps the show, keeps the energy up.
Oh, that's smart.
That's a
yeah.
safeguard.
Yeah.
Like whenever I don't know
It
what
is
to
because if
say.
people don't
Really
go
good
crazy
at
for that,
that,
then it's just like, wow, you guys kind of suck.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, see, I missed that, and I wish I didn't say anything about Brightside. I wish I did.
Yeah.
Linked them at least. Damn.
Well, look on the bright side.
Yeah.
There you go.
God damn it.
Could have been worse, right? I feel like it's just such a tall task. I mean, props to you. It's just, I think it's the consistency for me.
Yeah.
Because if it's just a Sunday, I don't feel like doing it, I am not going to be able to
Right.
motivate myself to, really get out there. Like, I've done the few times too where someone asked me like last second, like, hey, do you mind? And I'll go, like, I'll feel like, hey, because I do like doing it.
Yeah.
And I don't mind, but I think if I know in the back of my head, like, oh, every Sunday or every Thursday or whatever it is, that I'm gonna have to be here, no bullshit. I don't know. I don't think I could handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I did it, so I can't back out.
Yeah,
It's like this is like a thing. Like you
have
need
to
to be
go.
there every
Yeah.
time, and so like now I have to go. So like it forced me to host week after week, like week after week. Like there was no like all right, I'm just gonna skip this week because that's what I do at Mike's. I just don't go.
Right.
You
I
know,
guess that is the best way, just to take it like head on. Like,
Yeah.
just take the issue head on and literally just do what you think you're not going to be able to do, and just, I don't know. Then it just becomes habit after a while, just like anything, like gym, this, jerking off, like, all
Oh
the
my God.
yeah, and we
nature's
start.
1, 2, 3 punch.
I started like right after football season too, and I didn't think about that because like I'm a big football fan. Like Sunday night football, I was like, I'm giving that up for comedy. I'm like, good. I'm like, that's fine. Like I was actually okay with that. Like,
Sure.
comedy's more
Yeah.
important than fucking the NFL. So.
Yeah.
But that was something that I had to address. I was like, oh, okay.
I just sit down and I'm like, this is going to be a commitment.
Well, I was always hosting football here, like every Sunday night with like my friends, and then I'm like, oh, now I'm gonna host comedy
Yeah.
instead. Easy
Maybe, like,
transition. It's basically the same thing.
Sure.
Damn. Yeah.
You know, it's just riffing.
You couldn't have invited them to watch, and actually don't do that. That's actually the worst thing I hate. This is and I think it happened like last week and the week before because of the World Cup. There's some open mics I've heard were just kind of like these like war stories of people just coming in to watch the games at bars where open mics were happening.
Yep.
And just nobody was fucking paying attention the whole, which I get it, but it's also just like maybe I've seen some places where they've canceled the open mics because they just know it's going to be so hectic in these bars or restaurants that they take place in. Just do that.
Yeah.
There's other options.
Have you guys ever brought non-comedian friends to an open mic?
Yeah, I have.
yeah.
It's been a 50-50.
Yeah.
I remember when I first did it one time, I brought two of my friends. They happened to be home. They're like my high school friends, but they both happen to live in Connecticut now for work, but they were up one summer and I brought them to, I forget where it was. Might have been one of the Lowell ones, but I brought him there, and it wasn't like a bad set, but I was not impressed by it.
Yeah.
And I just got the energy that I'm just like, I think I ate shit, but I wouldn't technically call it a bomb. And I'm just like, I promise you guys I'm funny.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, all right. Like,
They weren't impressed.
Take your word. I don't know. I was, yeah, it felt like it. Yeah, they
Yeah.
probably were. They were giving me like, the kind runarounds, like, oh,
Like,
you'll get them next time.
Looks like you had fun up there.
Right, yeah. Isn't that the point of it though? The fun.
It is. It is fun. It's supposed to be
That's
fun.
so funny. Yeah.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
But then
Yeah.
I've had times where I bring people, and then I had a couple of my friends to it wasn't an open mic, but it was like the roast I did earlier this year. Did great at that, and I'm just like, look in your face, I can do this.
There you go.
Yeah.
What about you, Katie?
I brought my bestie not last week but the week before to the what was it, Fuse, and I swear she's come to Mike's before, or like shows at least.
Yeah.
And it's like she just noticed how we do the fist bumps and she was like, it's like every time, wow, look at you guys. You
Yeah.
know?
Open mics are the
And
best
I'm like,
place to practice your pitiful fist bumps.
Yeah.
I live for the fist bumps. I don't care.
You live for them.
Oh, and that's okay. When we opened the show, right, Nancy was going in for a handshake. I went for the fist bump, then I changed it. Yeah,
Oh,
it was
no.
the worst fucking. Oh,
I did that with someone on
so
Friday
sorry.
too, and it's like then it's now we're just
I
wasting
hate it.
time.
Yeah. It was like, yeah.
You got to hold your ground.
She
Yeah.
was like, whatever. Yeah.
And I think
I'm
at
like,
some point
oh.
we just ended up doing like turkey, is cut it down the middle.
At that
Just, like,
point,
fist bump
the
me.
host has
Come
to
on.
hold their ground.
Yeah.
So like whatever the host is doing,
Yeah.
just hold it. It's tough.
Yeah.
People have come to tokens
I know,
every week and they
should've,
still don't
yeah.
have it down. Like
Yeah.
Keith Scott,
Done it.
he's still.
Yeah, this is sweet. It's like
I mean, I do that every-
it's like doing rock paper scissors
It's
at a mental
hard.
asylum.
Yeah.
It's just
Then they like grab your hand, like they grab your fist.
it's like my bionic arm broke.
It's like let's just embrace for a moment. And
Yeah.
just take this and like try to get rid of this tension.
It's so awkward. Like,
It can be
shit
awkward.
keeps me up at night.
I brought my friend and his girlfriend, well, actually wife, came to the first open mic I ever did at the Laugh Attic, and that was a bad idea. I was like,
Yeah.
that just made me so much more nervous.
Yeah. Oh, I
Yeah.
have something after this too. But was that it?
Yeah.
I had you helped me revitalize this memory. The first time I went to the attic too, I had my ex at the time and one of our friends, our mutual friends, they came. And it was the first time I was at the Laugh Attic, and I didn't really know at the time like how crazy it was in there, and it's just this overwhelming. When you go there and you know no one, it's the most overwhelming, like hyperventilating experience ever, because it's just like both rooms that night were just packed. Comics out in the bar area, actual people just sitting and watching, and I remember my name being on the list, and I'm like, oh, it looks like pretty big list. I think it was like 29 or something. And I'm like, oh, these things kind of go fast from what I've seen. So, we get there probably like right at 9, and we sit down in like that front corner towards like the left of the stage. It must have been like a little after 11 till I got on, and we were just like all exhausted because every time I thought I was going to go, I didn't. Because he also does like the thing sometimes where he kind of indents people like in between. So I think that also like made everything so long. And then I go up and I'm like, I don't even know if I did bad, but I just remember being kind of not exhilarating feeling. Like I liked it, but I feel like I looked tired on stage and felt tired, and it probably resonated to like the whole, like I sucked, and that was
He's dancing around it.
Yeah, those are the cliff notes to the set. I sucked, and I'm like, wow, I just wasted everyone's time, including the 2 people that I brought, who are probably never going to see me again.
Yeah. But you have to suck though.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean it's inevitable.
You have to go through that.
Yeah.
I think it's like the when you start, it's just like everything. Like anytime like someone hears like I do comedy, they're just, they're like, oh, where are you going? Or, oh, you want to hear, all those like cliche, like, you want to hear a joke? Like, or I've been trying to do it all this time. And the thing I don't like about talking about, like, I never bring up to people I do stand up, because there's always like this weird feeling like, obviously not everyone's famous, but every time I bring it up, it's just, I feel like some people are just like, loser, like, where would I ever see you, doing comedy? Like, what do you think, you're like Jim Gaffigan or some shit? Like, no way.
Yeah.
You got the waistline, but shit, dude.
Yeah, I don't like telling people either, because then they're like, tell me a joke.
Yeah.
I fucking
Every
hate
time,
that.
yeah.
That is the worst
You'll
thing.
never impress people like that.
No, you can't. I'm not a clown, and it's like, that's not the right environment for comedy. That's not stand-up. That's just like goofing around. Like, oh, tell me a joke. Or
I think Mark Norman had a story about that one time. He got out of a speeding ticket because the officer was just like, tell me a joke and I'll let you go. Yeah. And I think the first joke he told him like bombed, and they did something like gay or trans joke, and he liked it, and he's like, all right, you can go. Like, just like, you're never going to impress people, especially.
No. Yeah. People are hard to impress.
No. But it's like, I think every time they ask that, they're expecting like some sort of like home run. And like, obviously, comedy is subjective. Yeah. Like, my humor may not be funny like yours. Yeah. You might have a shitty sense of humor, and or maybe I do. Like, what do you? I also have a problem where I have a hard time saying that I am like a comic. It just feels weird coming out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that.
I feel that.
Do you feel that way? Like, it's a weird. Because again, I think it's just like thinking I'm just so green. Still in like the field to like call myself that. It's like, being in medical school for like 2 years and calling myself a doctor. Like,
yeah, it's not something you like flaunt. It's like if someone asks, they're like, hey, do you do comedy? Like, then I'll I do. But
like I'm happy to talk about it like after the fact.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't go around with like a sticky note saying like comedian.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
And my mom's like, I don't know how she found out, like Dave Letterman, I think, said like if you whenever you're like paid for it, that's when you become a comedian. And it's like, oh yeah, me and my whopping $10 I got one time. Like,
I guess. Yeah, I mean, I guess that is technically professional because it's like you're getting compensated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen people get paid for comedy, and I'm like, was this a favor? Like,
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like some people just throw money around. I'm like, hey, yeah, like, thanks for coming, and they just like give you like $5 or $10 or something. But like then there's places that are like, all right, we're gonna give you this much in advance. Like that's a real gig,
Yeah, that's definitely like when things are like planned in advance like that.
Yeah,
like that's a real like like you said, a real gig. Like they're taking it serious and they care.
Yeah, there's certain ones where it's just like you show up and you're like, how much time am I doing? Like you have no idea.
Am I done yet?
Am I getting paid or what's going on?
How long is this going on for?
Let's see.
I did shout out to Abbas Hussein. I did his show in Londonderry, my hometown, last weekend. Yeah, it was last weekend, and it was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
He puts on these like really impressive shows. Like he sells out
They look cool.
just about every single one.
Really?
Yeah, I'm impressed. Like I don't know how you do that. Like I don't know how you.
Yeah.
And maybe you know more than I do, obviously. But like,
Fortunately not.
well, but this is coming from my nothing. My zero is worse than year 10.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a great room. Met this guy. He was on the show too. His name was, I have his Instagram. I forget his last name, but Damien. He's from Connecticut. Very funny. He had just come back from touring with Segura. He was with him. He did a show with him in I think Palm Springs or Key West. One of those, somewhere better that's not here. He did a show with, and it was really cool. And then I was looking on his Instagram. I was doing like, classic, stalking. And at least he was a guy, right? Anyway, it was Pride Month, Legibitiqua. And I saw he had opened. Remember when Mark Norman came in April to Empire?
Yeah.
I think he did a show with him too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like he opened for him too. Because there's a picture of them all together from like one of those nights or the one night he was there. I don't know. So
That's sick.
Pretty cool record. He's been to the Cellar, New York Comedy Club.
That's cool.
He's got some cool credentials, and I got some nice compliments from him on my set. So
That's cool.
yeah. So very, very endearing.
Yeah, that's inspiring.
That's cool.
Yeah. I had a good thing I wasn't wearing khakis, or else you'd see the bulge.
Yeah.
I was just very flattered. It is Pride Month after all, so don't judge me. But it's just, I found it very.
It's all about the pride today.
it's all about. I just got the good excuses on point.
Yeah,
And,
I thought I saw that rainbow flag on your car.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to,
You'll fit in good in Maine.
Yeah.
I won't tell
Hell
people
yeah,
I'm a
brother.
stand-up comic,
We're
but
very accepting here
Yeah,
in Kittery, Maine, of the legitimate
thank
The
goodness.
Legibitiqua.
No,
me a
no
good
haters on
Legibitiqua.
this island.
No, not yet.
I'm the bee
Yeah.
in the Legibitiqua.
I have a fun question. I want Katie to answer first because
All right.
me and Nick are talking too much.
I know.
I'm sorry, I'm trying, you guys. I don't know.
What is the longest set you've ever done?
Oh God. I know that's the problem.
Have I done a set?
Really, yeah, I know. Have I done a set that long? I mean, probably. I think I've done 10
Yeah.
one time. I don't think it was good, but
That wasn't the question.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm
10's
trying
good.
to work for. Yeah, trying real hard because I'm doing the show at the Brick and I'm doing 10.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, like, it's just hard when you do mics that are 5 minutes. So I'm like, how do I keep going after this?
Right. Yeah, you kind of get used to that like cadence of like 5
Yeah.
minutes. You like know when it's gonna end, and then
Yeah.
like, you know like
Yeah.
oh it's time. But then when that doesn't happen, it's like now where am I? Like I don't
Right.
know where I'm at.
I'm like, you want me to keep going? I don't
Well, that's
know.
where I told you got to start just like writing all your like bits down, or just like the notes, so you can see how they look. Like, this is like, you can be like, oh, this is 5 minutes worth of bits.
Yeah.
And let's start adding more to this and get to 10. And I think that's where people like try different sets, because they see how different jokes flow. If they go, first, second, third, they'll try different. And that's how they can formulate, I think, they're 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes.
Yeah.
That's just my,
Yeah.
It helps if you like pair the jokes together too. Like if you have like a blowjob joke and you have another joke kind of similar, just put those together, and then like, all right, I covered that topic. Next one is this one, and the next one's this one. Like just write the topic. Even like sometimes I'll just write like 5 topics on my hand. I'm like, all right, I know each one of these is like 2 minutes, so then I'll get to 10.
Yeah.
And kind of just mentally check them off.
Yeah.
So what were you trying to decide? Where did we leave off with you?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes,
Yeah. What about you?
20.
20?
And 20 was interesting because it actually went pretty good, but you realize when you do 20, I think you realize when you do when you start doing longer sets, you realize how much actual good jokes you have. Like my 20, probably quality wise, is more like 13 or 14 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
Like all the other stuff, they're not like bad jokes, but it's just like I probably, if I were to ever have a special, those probably would not be on there.
Yeah.
Like they're good enough.
They were like fillers. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a really, nice way to put it. But yeah, I would say they're like, but I kind of like that because I can also be like, all right, these jokes either seriously need work or maybe it's just time to kind of put them aside for now. I don't like to ever like say jokes like really. I've done that like a couple times where I'm just like, all right, I don't think these jokes, I just can't figure them out. I'm not going to do them anymore. I'm not going to miss them. But then there's jokes that I've just shelved for like months, and like all of a sudden I'm like, oh, either I figure out like a better punchline, a good tag, or just a better way to take a topic, and I'll try that, and it might work better.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it's like changing your perspective. Like you don't read it for months, and you read it again. You're like, oh wait, I should say it this way, and you kind of flip it and like add something to it, and
yeah. And I think that just comes with being a better writer.
yeah.
Just over time, you learn different ways to put a joke together. That's not always the same, formula.
Right. It's like, oh, this was a good joke, but the punchline didn't hit. I just need to fix the punchline, or like just one thing about it, or like what didn't work with this, and just kind of change the wording, cut the fat.
What about you? What's the most time?
Mine was 15 minutes, and I think it went well.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard for me because I'm like a host at heart, and like I do host stuff during longer sets. Like I don't even realize I do it, but at Brightside I did I think like 14, and I had to look at my notes at one point, which were like behind me. I was like, "We having a good time, everybody?" And I like stalled. And I literally turned around and just peeked real quick, and then and then Aaron gave me shit. I was like, "Oh, like I'm just like I can't take it out of my brain. It's just that's what I do."
Don't look at the man behind the curtain.
Yeah, 15 is. I mean, it's a long time, but yeah, I think it takes like probably like a year to get a solid 5. Like.
Yeah, I think it seriously does take like a lot because you just like after a while just like 5 minutes is a lot, but it's not really a lot.
Yeah.
But I mean, a really good 5 minutes is it does take a lot of time because you have to really again curate it. You got to be difficult with yourself.
Yeah.
Because I've heard people's 5 minutes they've been doing it for a while, and I'm just like, I think you could do better.
Yeah.
Like not even like I don't think you're not good at this. I'm like I think you could just curate something a little.
Yeah.
More gooder for
gooder.
There could be something goodliest in the realm.
This is
of
Sunday
5
school.
minutes.
We're teaching everybody new words.
Oh, God.
Goodliest is actually I don't know why I know this. This is actually like one of those like old Bible like vocab words. Like
Oh, really?
yeah, like it actually is. I don't know if it's obviously it's what jerk off uses that word now, but I just saw it one day like. In like the King James Bible, it's like one of those words.
Yeah, they didn't know how to talk back then.
No, yeah. It was, you think you've heard broken English?
Yeah.
I do wish like I feel like I should just get like a timer because I like Alex LaChance's mic and
I
shout
do like
out
that.
Mocha Pot. But yeah, like being able to like see the time is just like great. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like more comfortable.
Yeah, I don't know if I could because I was gonna do like 10ish to start. I only did like 4 minutes. And
where was this?
I'm struggling. That was the bright side.
You were gonna do
when I
like the
I
opening?
opened the show. I only made it like 4 minutes.
That's okay. I mean, was he expecting
Because
you
I
to do
also
more?
just like he was gonna let me do like 10ish to start. But I just yeah. And it's not that it like even felt like 10 minutes, but like sometimes it just feels like I'm like, get me off the stage here.
Yeah.
Like I don't and I get like looking back, I'm like, fuck.
I mean, if
4
you
minutes?
feel, I would say if you feel like you could start getting things moving, then maybe it was a good call.
Yeah.
And don't forget, that's like the hardest spot in comedy is like opening the show as the host and like the cold mic and you just come up and like you
last time I hosted the Candia Road mic a couple weeks ago, I opened. I think I did like maybe 5 minutes because I kind of wanted to get it going because it already was starting late.
Yeah,
and people were paying attention, but not that much. But once a couple of comics got on, everyone was like, it got a lot better.
Yeah,
and so did the hosting. So it's bound to happen.
Yeah. Depending on the room, because sometimes, people are still getting drinks, they're still like sitting down and they're not really like looking yet. So then you're kind of like, look over here, like, please.
Yeah. You're combating like people's like trifles with, drinks and sitting down and scooting their chairs and, getting their, their lipstick out of the purse, all these battles.
Yeah, like probably one of the most nervous I've been was like the first Warren show when there was like 100 people in that room and it was like never done comedy there. I don't know how the crowd is. I don't know anything and it just went up cold. And I didn't know what to say, like to start off, and I was just like, it made everybody applaud. That was my opening. That's it. I just can we just give
some validation,
I was like,
please?
Let's just give a round of applause, and
some
then
noise,
and then the whole room clapped, and everyone was on board. I'm like, all right, now I can do my thing. And
it kind of gets people fired up.
Yeah.
Just a little applause, like it's like we're here, guys.
Just
we
like
did
guys,
it.
let's celebrate that we're here and we're all in this room together, and like we're gonna have an experience that we're sharing, and it's gonna be fun. Like it's supposed to be fun for everyone, not just us, not for everybody.
Yeah.
That's the
so
point.
let's like get into it.
Yeah.
Let's boogie.
I think the last show though, I think I was like, it's a little tight in here, guys. Let's loosen up. And I like just called them out. I was like, maybe shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Let's get footloose in here, guys. All right. So they're
Yeah.
there to just unwind.
We've gotten some returns, like return people that keep coming back, which
awesome.
Which puts the pressure on me because now I can't say the same jokes. Like I have to,
Right? Yeah. You don't want to. Yeah.
I was like, I gotta mix this up a little bit for this.
It's like
one.
if someone went to the Tonight Show was like, I already heard that monologue. What you recycled hack?
Right. Well, I guess it's not that bad. Joe Rogan repeats himself every week. Like on he like gives the story about Austin and how he started it like every show.
Yeah.
At some point.
It's like Tony does that too. He always brings up like the, started at the Comedy Store.
Dang.
I've been writing roast jokes for Jeff Ross, this guy, that guy. It's always, it's like, do you think people don't know you at this point? I mean, it's really like, and he always brings up like, oh, I'm on Kill Tony. He's like, do you think people don't know that?
Yeah.
Really, this is all you're known for.
Right.
True.
Yeah. So something that we brought up in the last podcast, and Nick, you actually didn't answer this question. You asked me and Nathaniel, but you didn't get to answer. And now it's your worst bombing experience.
Oh, could have been for a reason. I don't know if I'm legally obligated to say it. I don't know what it was, honestly. I would say... What was it? I think it was one time I did a joke about... Oh, I got it. Now here it is. This is so dumb, too. This is when I started doing comedy. I started doing comedy in Worcester. And the only reason why I was living in Lowell at the time. And my buddy Jacob saw that I had started doing stand-up comedy. He was living in Worcester. And he's like, hey, that looks fun. I kind of want to do it with you. And I'm like, fuck yeah. Like, I don't know anybody in the scene yet. So to have a buddy with you, that's that's prime. Like, that's support right out of the gate. So I started going to Worcester to do mics with him. And I was doing those for a few months. We were doing this one every Wednesday at this place called the Maya Lounge. It's not there anymore. And it was like an okay mic. It was an easy mic for us to start because it was like only like maybe 5 or 6 comics that would actually go there regularly. It was small.
Yeah.
And at some point, this lady started taking over the mic. And nice lady. I won't discredit her for what I'm about to say next. There was one night where I couldn't tell if I had like maybe too much to drink or two, or if it was just. I think it was the joke didn't work. Pretty much, it was a joke to try to be like. It was, I can't even remember like the whole premise of the joke, but pretty much it was mostly like a self-deprecating joke about like how I finished too quick in bed, something like that. And I did it because like I want to talk about your day or something like that. I don't know, something dumb. I can't even remember. And then all I can remember is that I'm like at the end I'm like, oh, she didn't say that. Women aren't funny. And and she's the only woman in that room. Well, actually the bartender was too, and she was the only woman in that room during. And it was I got laughs. And she was not having it. She immediately just started giving me shit. She gave me shit on stage and then after the fact. And then and everyone's, kind of, I got a couple people that are just like, hey, take it easy.
Yeah.
And then I thought we kind of made up. And then she sent me a message the next morning that's just like, I can't, think I can't forgive that. And it wasn't even like, I think she overreacted. But pretty much she was like, don't come back here. And then like a month later, I think it closed anyway. But I've never even seen her. I don't know how often she does comedy anymore. Because I've been to Worcester here and there now. I've never seen her. But it was like one of those moments where I'm just like, and I think it's a mistake that everyone makes. They try to get too dark too soon without really realizing what a joke is. And I think that was me realizing that.
She reached out to you the next day?
Oh, yeah. She messaged me.
What the fuck?
Because we kind of knew each other, too. Like, I would see her at Mike's, and we'd talk, and we were friendly. So I think we were friends on Facebook, and she, sent me a text through Messenger and said, which is also just, because we seemed cool at the end of the night. We were still talking, shooting the shit. I apologize, whatever. And she sends me that, and it's like nothing ever happened. Like that whole talk never happened at the end. Just like, oh, I still can't believe this. Don't come back. And I'm like, all right, you unfunny bitch. Like,
we'll get brave behind the computer though. So.
That was probably
yeah, exactly.
That's probably it. Like everyone feels so mighty and tough behind the keyboard.
Yeah.
But it was
she the host? Or just another? Was she the host or just another?
She became the host eventually. Like when I started going there, it was this other guy, but I don't know what happened. Like she ended up taking over. But it was it was kind of a mediocre mic anyway.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that out of pity. It was kind of it was nice for us at the start. Again, like I said, because we were just starting, so it was a lot more forgiving in there because we weren't really doing it. You're pretty much doing the comics 85% of the time. Every so often there'd be a few people at the bar, and then you'd be lucky if they were even willing to pay attention to you.
Yeah.
That's probably the real only bomb I can think of, which is saying something because I've been doing this for almost 2 years now. I've had stinkers here and there, but I wouldn't call them absolute dog shit, made me question should I stop this for a while,
sure,
kind of shit bombs. I did do I did this bestiality joke that I've been working on this week at a show Friday that I wish I didn't do because it's too new and too raw.
And
I want to say half the crowd was 50s, 60s, older folk, and they were just what the fuck is this kid talking about?
Yeah.
And I'm just I tried deviating a little bit to make it, I tried shortening it, which is my way of kind of being all right, how do I get out of this as soon as possible without looking like I'm just escaping the joke?
Yeah.
So I tried shortening it, and I don't think it made it any better. I got him at the end with a couple one-liners, so I pulled him back in.
Yeah.
But I'm just never do a new joke at a show. I thought I was taking a decent chance, and I'm like, no, not doing that again.
It's a big risk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, starting out, you kind of go dirty just to get the cheap laughs. And
I think that's it.
Yeah, you kind of swear a little bit more because you're like, oh, this is gonna be funny. Just my delivery is gonna be funny, but you're not actually. It's not actually a good joke. It's just dirty.
Yeah.
A lot of people will f bomb, fuck shit, and that's also the sign for me. I'm like, you are very new to this.
Yep, for sure.
Because even filthy comics won't even throw those words in because they want every word to matter.
Yep.
So they won't fluff in fuck every 2 fucking words or fucking some shit. Fuck.
I don't know.
This is no longer PG-13.
Uh-oh. Are you saying this isn't going on YouTube Kids?
I have to check a different box on YouTube now.
Yeah. This isn't on YouTube Kids? Oh, my God.
Oh, shit.
We lost our sponsorship with Hasbro.
Oh.
But that was my worst bomb. Do you have one?
Every time I have a mic in my hand. Pretty much.
Hot take.
Let's see.
Hot take, cold
Where
mic.
to begin? Where to begin?
Where to begin?
Yeah.
Oh, the
'Cause I mean,
stories I've got.
It's the most memorable one. I
Gather
guess.
round.
But like, yeah. Because I mean, especially at the beginning, I didn't have like a lot. Like I would just kind of be saying words and not the actual jokes. Like I'd get up there and not want to. Like I'd just be like, yeah, this isn't funny. I agree. Like
Yeah.
it's done. So I wasn't actually like saying any jokes. You know, it would just be me like being like, I'm so nervous and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So like. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why I'm struggling with words today.
Story of my life.
Let's see. But like the worst, I think I did do a showcase after one of my many comedy classes I took that I just didn't do the best because I also like I ended up having like so much personal things go on that I ended up like missing a few of the classes. So, but I was at least like doing like open mics during that time, so I kind of had a set, but I was just like so messy and it wasn't the best, especially for like a showcase that you wanted. So like that, but see, I'm not giving you guys any examples. I don't know why I can't think of.
Well, that's one where like I know exactly.
What's-
Like you take the
yeah.
classes and they do like a showcase at the end of the course to kind of be like it's like one of those like cooking classes. Like at the end, it's like, hey, you know, let's really put your skills to the test. Let's show people like what you can make. And I think it's nice because it actually puts you up like, you know, in the moment, like you're actually doing. That's like the first time you're actually doing comedy to a crowd because when you're doing it to, you're still doing it to strangers in the class, but I'm like, these are like your peers for the week, you know, so it doesn't feel, or the month, you know. You know, it doesn't feel the same.
Yeah,
but
I can kind of compare it to flying a plane, honestly, because you
There you
do
go.
like you do simulator, you do all this stuff on the ground before you ever get in a plane, and then your first time in their plane, you're like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
like what's going on? Like this is different.
like
you know,
total like you know double vision.
yeah, it's like spreading your wings on stage for the first time. It's like, whoa, like this is real. Like this is a thing.
Yeah. And that's why they tell you like, you know, go to open mics like during the class because you can actually get, you know, even if you don't do great, obviously you get a feel of what it's like to be up there talking. That's your 5 minutes. See what that's like, and just to see what other people are doing, even if they're great or not. Just, you know, see how people, you know, present themselves up there, how they open, how they close, their energy, how they're talking to people, you know.
Yeah.
Shit.
And like people take acting classes, so like it's kind of the same. I was hoping it would give me like more like ideas too, like having like a topic. But the last one I took, it wasn't really. It was like we got like the one task to do like a story, and then we just did that same. That's how you kind of like built the 5 minutes, but. It was like their first time doing a class too, I think, or like it was maybe like the second time or something. So it just like we had like, I forget how many people were in the class, but I felt like every time like he wouldn't time people. So then like when it got to me, it was like I did my thing, but I didn't really get the feedback as much because we were running out of time. We needed like class was done.
Oh yeah.
It's like talking to Sigmund Freud.
That's
like,
when we're gonna clip in our sponsors.
God damn.
Dude wipes and better health.
So if anyone wants to sponsor us, you can be in this part. We'll shout out to
Who's
Dude
the-
Wipes.
I was gonna say shout out that guy that cleans up dog poop.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to give
What's
him
that
free
company?
advertising.
No, okay, yeah, never mind. Never mind.
I don't want to
You're
throw him
right.
a
You're
bone.
right.
I'll let him know, but that would actually be a funny sponsor to have on this. That would be hilarious. 'Cause
I saw one of his posts. It's AI, and it's like I don't know if he's trying to take himself serious or not, but one of them is just like a guy like energetically throwing himself into like a pile of shit and just covers himself in it.
Yeah.
And, like runs away with it, like disposing of it, I suppose, before, you know, took a bath in it.
Yeah.
And just like this is I don't want to go too far into that.
Yeah, no, I saw one of his ads. There was a comment on it. It said like, "This is the worst AI I've ever seen."
Oh, dang.
And that comment was pretty funny. But
That's one of those videos where I'm just like, I would love to see what the prompt was in GPT or whatever they're using. Claude.
oh yeah,
Oh, God.
but I respect the game. That's a shitty business to get into. So
That's a really specific shitty business to get into.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
it seems kind of too niche. Like, why not just get into like all kind of like yard work, like
yeah,
just like dog shit?
Just dog shit. I saw
I mean, that's what it is, isn't it? Is it just like,
yeah, it's just dog shit.
yeah.
What about like horses or something? Like,
I know. Why not just
Yeah.
How about the whole farm? Like
why don't you just live on a farm?
Yeah.
You can pick up shit all
buffalo
day.
shit, deer shit. Move to San Francisco, human shit. I mean, really,
Yeah.
Oh.
branch out.
That's got to be a tough life living on a farm.
My dad's always been. I don't know if he still is, but I remember a couple years ago he was giving me like, he hopes he was like, if I retire, it would be very, very fulfilling to like just be on a farm and like, just like work honest and like do all these things, pass the time, take care of animals, the land, and wake up early because he's one of those like early guys too. Who gets up at like 5 a.m. still.
Yep.
And and I'm total like opposite too. Like I'd rather be like in New York City or something, like doing
Yeah.
all the lively shit, staying up till 4 a.m, like just going ham.
Yep.
I'm sure I'll get over that at some point. I feel like, but like total like opposite. I don't like that like tranquil. Like I respect it, but I'm not one of those guys that can
Peace
just
and
like
quiet.
Yeah, I don't like too much. There's too much peace and quiet for me. Like middle of like bumfuck nowhere, New Hampshire, like to go camping. I don't mess with that.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah, that's out of my give a shit scope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me,
Could you live on a farm, Katie?
I mean, I kind of have. There wasn't any animals, but we had,
I was
my
the
mom
animal.
and
It was
I
just a
was the
field.
animal. It was I lived in like fucking Kensington. It was my aunt's, like her parents' house or whatever. We were going through a tough time, and my mom and I were living there, and it was like literally like you would drive up the driveway, like long ass driveway. There was like neighbors, but they were still like pretty far, and then it would just be like this big ass field, which was beautiful, but you could hear fucking coyotes,
Yeah.
and like they were definitely like right outside the fucking window, like howling.
Yeah.
Like it was scary sometimes. And then like, so the driveway like wrapped around the house, and my aunt's insane, and she would have the police like pull up every now and then and just do a little loop.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like,
That's
that
one of those
is
A24
insane.
horror movies I don't
yeah,
wanna live in.
literally
You know
though,
what I'm saying?
has those like all the signs going up the driveway like, don't come up here, private. And it's like, God, could you guys be any more negative? Like,
Wow.
damn. Yeah, crazy times. But I wouldn't want to live I want to live in a city very much. I would love to like move to New York one day and just, yeah.
Yeah.
for comedy
Honestly,
specifically, or
yeah.
just in general,
Definitely
like that would be the vibe.
Comedy, for fame, anything.
Whatever I can get my hands on.
Whatever I
Yeah.
can get, yeah.
Broadway
Definitely
shows.
for comedy,
Yeah.
but yeah, and like that way you can actually start going to like all the mics they talk about too in like the middle of the day, like God, I want to
Yeah.
go to a 1 p.m. mic.
Right.
Give it to me.
Yeah,
Very
there's
humbling.
way
I'll tell
more
you that.
opportunity.
Yeah, are they? Because is it still just like all comics
Yeah,
too, or is
pretty
it?
much.
Yeah,
It's pretty much all
So
comics,
no matter
which is
where
a-
you go,
It's a hit or miss because it's like if you do well with comics, then it's like, oh, these jokes must be really great. And when you do bad with them, it feels like an exhausting waste of 5 minutes.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I've heard cool stories about people will do like mics or shows. Some mics just happen in like they'll do like these showcases, these bringer showcases. They're almost like fancy mics in my opinion because there's like a gimmick to them, like they're bringers.
Yeah.
They're not very fulfilling. I don't recommend people do that for too long. And but they'll have this guy. I did a show with Kevin H. Brady, a very nice guy. He started in New York. Now he's here. And he told me he would have this like group of like 6 or 7 people, support group. And like every time like one of them had a show, they'd all try to go out to his show. to build up the support for each other. And then sometimes it'd be like these moments where like they'll be like on a bringer show at Gotham Comedy, and the host goes up and they're like, all right, this first guy, you've probably heard his name a couple times, give it up for Jim Gaffigan. Like no shit, like Jim Gaffigan would do like 10 minutes new stuff, and it's all when you're that kind of comic, like you just understand comedy at that point. So new stuff, 10 minutes, amazing. Then next guy, he's got this show where he drives comics around and talks to them. Jerry Seinfeld. Yeah, and, like you're seeing the Seinfeld's coming now.
Shit.
And just like, and that's the one thing. I think like New York and LA, like one of the only two places where like you could just casually be somewhere for comedy. All of a sudden, like a big name drops there, which is it's a cool thrill.
Yeah.
To just be like, wow, I'm really working to try to be like one of these guys. Like we're all in the same field together, whether they're like up on a higher pedestal than us or not. We're still in that same bubble.
Yeah. They still have to practice. They still have to get out there and do their reps and everything, and you need an audience. So you can't just do it at home. You got to go somewhere. Yeah. So you're saying Jerry Seinfeld's not going to come to Tokens? Is that
well, I hate to break it to you. Unless you have any 17-year-olds there.
No, we did have Casey Crawford showed up last week, the winner of the Boston Comedy Festival.
I wasn't familiar with him until I saw you sent that clip. Was it Fallon he was on? Or Kimmel?
Kimmel, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
He's from Maine?
Shit.
I'm not sure, actually. I didn't ask.
I thought maybe I saw somewhere.
I think he's nearby.
I see he does like I saw his Instagram. He's doing like stuff at Empire, so he must be.
I think it's Maine. Yeah,
he must be close.
Yeah.
So again, kind of cool. Like local people are getting up there.
But you could kind of tell like when his set. You were there. You last week.
Yeah, but I don't remember.
Yeah, that's fine. But he was up there. You could kind of tell like, all right, he's kind of like a different level because like he was. They were just such layered jokes. Like they were just everything was like on purpose. There was no like in between like, oh that one didn't work or like anything like that. Yeah. He just kind of kept it going.
It's chess, like 5 steps ahead of everybody.
Yeah.
And that's the thrilling part. Like to be at the point in comedy where it's just like I can, like that's when you're really in control of the room. Like the audience doesn't know where things are going, but in, like the back of your head, you just kind of like it's like those chapter books where it's just like choose which way you want to go. Like flip to this page, kind of like they just got ideas for every which way.
Yep. Yeah, different angles.
Dang.
It's impressive, honestly. It is motivating too because it's like how do I get to that point? It's like how can I get smooth like that and it's just reps.
Smooth like a boiled carrot, folks.
And like consistency too. I'm gonna throw away my notebook. I want to like memorize. Sorry.
Burn it.
Oh yeah.
Burn it. Yeah.
That's tough. Yeah.
I want to like to be off notebook and like never have to look at the notebook. It would be like amazing.
Do you have just one notebook?
No, I have several.
I do too. I didn't know if that was just like a me thing. Like I'll have smaller notes in here, then I'll try to like flesh out the ideas in this one.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just like over time, like I just feel like there's like a thing where it's more exciting to write in like a new book after a while than I just write in this old book that's already half full, and I'm like I need something exciting.
Right, something new. Yeah, that is what I do. I have like a bigger one that I like write it all out, and then I've started doing like the more like numbered and like titling them. Yeah. But like doing that, like when I'm up there and I'm in it, like sometimes seeing like a random word and I'm like, what the fuck even is that?
Yeah.
Like I'm like, what did I mean by that?
Yeah.
I think I had like I had not your dad written on a paper and I was like, what was I gonna do with that? Like,
yeah.
And I looked back and I was like, oh, I was gonna point out, like I did a show at Crosstown and I always forget, like I bring my parents, but it's my mom and my stepdad, so I have a lot of jokes about my dad and I'm like, and like his DUIs, so I'm like, this actually isn't the dad I'm talking about, you guys. But everybody there thinks I've brought my dad, and I'm just
You're just roasting
right in front of him. Yeah, I'm like, oh god, I forgot to point that out. Yeah. Give any kind of context. I forget to do that.
Yeah. Whenever my parents are like at a show and I like make fun of them, I'm like, you bought a ticket. I'm like, it's like, hey,
this is what you signed up for, right?
But yeah,
Are
I have
you
like
proud?
I have like a clean book. Well, not a clean comedy, just like a cleaner. There's not a lot in it, and it's like a show book, I guess you could say, where I only use it for shows because it doesn't have a bunch of bullshit in it. It's just like
almost
concise.
like here's like all the polished stuff.
Yeah, it's like numbered. Like, all right, this is the first bit. This is number 2, number 3, and then like just so there's some structure to it. But it's not like every word I'm gonna say. It's just like the keywords, and I highlight them sometimes, and just like, all right, I know where to go. Have you ever just not brought your notebook up?
No, not lately.
You should try it.
I wonder if, and maybe this is going 2 steps ahead, but have you thought of maybe just like leaving it in the car or just not even taking it maybe?
Yeah.
And it's like now you have to force yourself to remember.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I could.
It's a good practice. I mean, if it goes bad the first time, you're like kind of like, okay, like try it again. And you'll
I'd say especially at a place like Tokens where everyone knows you, it's like, what do you got to lose? You know?
Oh, yeah. That's the best place to try. Just wing it.
Yeah.
Do it.
I'll do it.
Yeah, because if it's not right there, then you have nothing to look at. And then you're like...
I'll lock it in my car so
kind
you
of
can't
think
even get my
differently.
keys.
Like, oh, wait. Like, you kind of relearn your material, I think, when you do that. When you don't have like a notebook, it's like, oh, wait, what was that bit again? Oh, yeah, I know this. And
For sure.
Yeah. I think it'll be good for you, Katie.
Yeah, I'll try.
This really did become the intervention.
Yeah, right?
Well, now that we brought it up,
now that we've cracked the shell,
let's get into the meat and potatoes of this podcast.
Yeah. This is why we brought you on.
No, I know. Should I crack this now?
Discuss
Feels like
this.
the best
You haven't
time.
opened that yet? It's been an
I went to
hour.
the bathroom right after.
You never
Has it
heard of
been an
drinking your
hour?
sorrows
God damn
away? I
it.
mean, really?
Good thing it's on a
God
coaster. It's
damn
just
it, you
condensating
guys.
everywhere.
Yeah.
'Cause
Let me not that I've even talking.
Man. Well, there's been
Great
some
timing for
drama
that.
in the comedy world about the AI stuff. AI
Yeah,
posters.
I saw the. Did you see like the Facebook? There's like they're banning all the. I'm for it. I couldn't give less of a shit about the AI,
Yeah.
but
Definitely.
it seems like it just kind of happened all of a sudden. Like
Pretty
it's been going on
abrupt.
for like it's been going on for months now, and I'm like, there's been so much backlash against it. I'm like, why don't they just cut it off sooner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you reuse the same design and just put new faces, I'd respect that more than just you know your AI slop that looks like the same 4 layouts over and over again.
Yeah, if you're doing like the same show like consistently, and it's like you're just booking new people, just use the same poster and just take the picture of them out, put someone else in, call it a day.
My
That's all you
point
have to do.
exactly. Yeah.
I
like that.
forget who did it, but
Exactly.
somebody
I
like
put little
wrote
windows
out.
and I just take the people out and then I put new people in, and like that's it.
Oh yeah.
Can we put it like right here for the audience?
Yeah.
Can they see that zoomed in?
I think it's in frame.
A nice
I
moment.
checked.
Yeah. Got to advertise.
Just wanna make
So
sure,
now
you know.
It'll be a
should,
great
like,
vision test
make
for our
it-
audience.
Well, now, so you should like change it out for the next show, though, or I guess they give it to you after. But
Yeah.
that would be a good
I
way to
could
like
print one,
promote it out. Yeah,
That's a good
promote it
idea.
beforehand.
Yeah. I didn't even
What
think of
was I
that.
gonna say? I saw somebody. I forget who it was though, but somebody like just wrote out like the show date or whatever and took like a photo of that. And I was like, I would do that if I had to.
Just
like,
wrote it down.
Yeah, just I'd be like hand making it.
Was it the
'cause
same
still-
one? I saw one. It was like to promote like a new mic in Worcester or something.
I think
and
so. Yeah,
they
yeah.
had it.
They just
They had the
wrote it
paper.
all down. Yeah.
They had the
Honestly,
paper. There's like a
that's the
bunch of
way to
zins
fucking
over the
do it.
paper. Like
Yeah.
looked like they just keep it like down, like on the table.
Yeah.
That's
It's just
hilarious.
like, you know what? You get the point across.
Yeah.
Because everybody says to use like Canva, but I tried using that for like a job, and I just like was not. I felt like I was just copying like the other templates and
Yeah.
stuff. Like I'm not really doing much, you know. I don't know.
What is
But-
I don't know. I don't think I've still ever like downloaded or used Canva. Is it like how different is it compared to something like Photoshop? I'm sure it's more user friendly, right?
Yeah, I mean, definitely a lot easier than Photoshop. I took a class in high school and could not fucking. I thought I wanted to be like an animator at one point, and I couldn't I couldn't even finish that animation. It was so bad. I failed the class. Like I didn't
Use,
even-
what was Adobe's? Was it called Animator?
I think or Illustrator, something like that.
No.
Is that different?
I have used that in the past.
Yeah.
It's gonna bother me now if I
I
don't
do
know.
think it's.
I don't know if it
easier,
even
but-
exists anymore.
Canva's pretty good though. That's what I
Yeah.
use. It is pretty user friendly,
Heck yeah.
and there's a lot of different things you can do with it, and
Yeah.
I like it.
Well, hell yeah.
But I liked Photoshop too.
Are you making these
Yeah.
posters?
Yeah.
I assume. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
They look good.
Yeah, that's all Canva.
Yeah. Screw whoever put it in
But
the
I'm still-
worst comedy flyer. What the hell?
They what?
The worst comedy flyer.
about it?
I forget. They put.
They
one
put
of your-
mine?
Yeah.
No, they
you
didn't.
see
I didn't know that.
Oh
What?
my god. I don't know.
They
I didn't
really?
take
Did
a
they put-
screenshot, but I saw
put
that.
mine?
Yeah.
They put them?
Which I thought
Oh,
was
now I gotta
fucking
find
insane.
them.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
fucking find you.
Oh, shit.
I forget. I think it was like one of
I
the.
gotta know.
Because I think you can post anonymously.
You can post
or whatever,
anonymously,
so,
which could be
yeah,
the
which
worst.
pisses me off.
Do you know how
Yeah.
long ago that was?
Someone's got a
It was
grudge.
recently.
Like within the last
But
week?
it was
That's so
which one?
That's
I
so
feel like
fucked
because I
up.
think it was it was that
Was it
Frank.
the Santarelli show? No
I think
way.
so. Yeah. Which is why I
Oh,
was
I
like,
gotta-
"What the hell, dude?"
Damn.
Yeah.
That just killed.
Sorry
That just
to
killed
break
my
it.
whole.
I know. I'm
It
sorry.
doesn't- I don't think that looks
I was-
bad.
I thought
It
I was-
doesn't.
I was
yeah.
proud. I mean, it's kind of tacky, but yeah, it's just the sign.
No, it's, yeah, and
think
it's
that
got
sign's
everything. You
kinda
got the
iconic.
That sign
address,
is
and
very
that's already more
iconic.
than what some
Yeah.
people do.
Yeah.
I generally
it's
don't.
and it's cool and it's fitting
Oh,
for
I
like
found
the
it.
vibe
I
of when you
found it.
get to this area
Yeah.
too. You know?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
it's so
Is it
fucked up. Who
anonymous?
was it? Bright Wally.
Bright
6,
Wallaby
yeah.
90. It might as well be anonymous. I
So,
don't know who
yeah,
that
Oh,
is.
some
so it's like a
stupid AI
spam.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like one of those, hide my identity kind of accounts.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people interact with it, so probably no one agreed.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Because it's wild.
Too laughy.
That's
Fucked
funny
up,
though.
yeah.
That is really funny. I had no idea that happened.
I didn't know.
I don't follow that page. Maybe I should.
Yeah.
I follow it just to see like all
Yeah.
like the. I think that's
I know I'm
the
waiting to
problem
pop
I
off
have
one.
with the AI is that I think when you use it, it kind of like sets the stage of like how serious you take your shows or like how good the comedy is going to be. Like if you can't put any effort into like the flyers, I mean, how good's the show going to actually turn
That's
out?
Right. Yeah, and I get it. Some people are just not capable, or they just don't know how to do that. But like,
Yeah.
ask someone to help. I don't know.
Yeah, just there's got to be like ways around. I mean, I've never made one, but I'm like, there's got to be Microsoft Paint.
Yeah.
At the
Start
end of the
there.
day,
Do that
yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Do some doodles.
Yeah, 'cause
Figure it
AI
out.
Still
shit's scary.
scrapbooking. Just
Yeah.
cut out faces, print them.
I'm surprised that one made it on there, not the tokens one. When I'm like standing in the doorway and like people's heads are just. I thought that was funny as
That was
fuck.
funny.
That was kind of like a gimmicky poster, but I thought it was a cool
That's funny.
idea.
I mean, some of it's just got to be taste because most of the stuff on the bad comedy is like it's 80% AI at this point.
Yeah.
Because again, it all
feel
looks
like
the
they're
same.
just-
It's just
yeah.
like I feel like I've seen this poster 14 times over.
Yeah, like the craziest thing when we post this on like Facebook, like, hey, new show coming out. Like Warren's will post it on their Facebook, and there's a million like hidden comments. Like there's like hundreds, and they're hidden. So if you do like all comments, it's like have tickets, looking to sell. Anyone have tickets? I have tickets, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
People
Yeah.
scalping your show.
And like they were doing that on a like we posted like it was after the show, and it was like, hey, like we had a great time at Warren's, and then people like have tickets. Anyone needs like the show
Yeah.
happened already.
I've seen
Oh, that happened after the
It was
fact.
after. Like,
That happened for
Like,
I saw
what is
that,
this?
For the Laugh Addict show I did. People were fucking doing that, and
Yeah.
that pisses me off. As someone that has lost the Ticketmaster wars many times, like I hate the fucking scalpers and the like
yeah.
spam.
Mm-hmm.
Like you'll just post something too. Like I've posted like a video about NoahCon, and then they'll like also do that shit where they're like, I have tickets, and it's like. Anyone that actually had tickets would not just
yeah.
comment on that.
This
and,
isn't
like,
where you
go
would sell
it.
them.
Yeah,
Like,
literally.
In a comment on
like
someone.
you're just trying to scam people.
Have you
It's
ever
like,
been
what
ripped
the
off
hell?
from like a resale or something?
No, thank God. But I had because I fucking spent a pretty penny for some day of Taylor Swift tickets, and my heart dropped at one point when it like just kind of like cleared out, like the website went out, and I was like, where the fuck are the tickets? What the hell?
Oh shit.
I was like, it's done. I just spent how much?
That's crazy.
So yeah, I haven't been scammed that way. I have seen it though, because I worked at the casino ballroom, and the amount of people that would like spend. I don't like. Why would you spend $1,000 for a show at the casino ballroom?
Hampton Beach Casino.
Beyond me, yeah. And then like
See like a foreigner
they
cover
didn't
band.
yeah, literally
That's
though.
it. Length of entertainment.
And then
They just
they're,
really
like,
wanted
fighting
Blink's
with
fried
me, and I'm
dough.
like, yeah. Like I've seen people do that too, and they don't even know what it is. They like think like they're like that's like the cover to get into, because they always think it's a casino too, and it's not.
It's not.
Like,
No.
There's really not even. I have never been in there.
No,
There's no
it's
There's not
just
even
a-
like not even like one slot machine.
No,
That's a
it's a
weird-
music venue, dude.
There's
It's because like
Funland
a
underneath.
casino, yeah. I guess like casino or or like ballroom used to mean like back in the day, like for gatherings. So like that's pretty much
Interesting.
what it, yeah. But it's yeah. I
Yeah,
don't
where'd the
know.
name casino? They
I
just
mean, I've been
tied
there
it
on a
together.
Tuesday. I've seen a lot of senior citizen gather.
And
You ever see that? Like the
No,
bus
that's
pulls
just
up and just the
Hampton.
whole community center gets off and
Oh, this is a great
Spend
segue
4
to
hours.
Hampton too. Do you hear the beaches that are all closing right now? Because
No, what do you mean?
Because of the sewage.
that seems to be happening more and more frequently.
So Merrimack like sewage plant like overflowed or like it seeped into the Merrimack River.
my
So like
God.
I think Salisbury's closed right now. Like you can't go on the water because it's literally just fucking feces.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh my
So like all the
God.
like I think Ipswich like going down like towards Mass, it's like all closed.
Damn.
That all happened like today.
Yeah, shit.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is like new. Wow.
Yeah, like they've been talking about it, and then they started closing today because the water's like
Ew.
not okay.
Oh my God.
We can't even handle our own
Nasty.
shit.
Yeah, Hampton's not going to
Goddamn
close
true.
though.
Yeah,
That's already
no,
that
that's
water's
just
dirty
Hampton.
enough.
I mean,
Yeah.
that just matches the vibe, really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say. It's
Maybe
just
some of the
fitting to
sewage
my-
will wash away the needles.
Oh my God.
It's probably going to kill other bacteria, you know.
Yeah.
It might just clean us up.
That's,
really.
that's it. Yeah, it's like it's a filter.
Fuck.
That is
Ew,
horrendous.
no, I
We should
haven't
get
heard
that dude, though.
I didn't smell
But I
it.
swear the
The
last
dog shit company. You can
Yeah.
go
Oh
scoop
my
up
God,
the
yeah,
water.
no, we got, yeah.
You good
We got your
swimmer?
Just get a
business
net
now.
and start scooping up whatever solids he can get.
Damn.
get like on the boat like Jaws or something. Like I can imagine them like 3 guys like on the boat like in Jaws. Like they go out in the water. Is like, oh, you know, what are we hunting? It's like 200 pounds of feces.
Oh, dear God.
That's nasty though.
I think Revere Beach. I don't know if it's happened this year yet, but I swear like the last 2 or 3 years they've had to close at some point for the same exact reason. What is I don't know what the for sewage.
Oh really?
Like what is going on?
I mean,
And imagine because I think the headline was something like you know, sewage levels were so bad. So there's like a point. I'm like, what point is there just enough sewage? So there
Yeah.
couldn't be sewage in water that we're swimming in. Which-
there is.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But I love that there's a level where it's just like, all right, that's a little too much.
yeah. It's like, yeah, I think
don't
we've hit
wanna
our
think of
cap. I
that.
think people are
Damn.
gonna get sick at this
Yeah.
point.
This just became from like you know, Starbucks bathroom to like, you know, festival porta potty.
We had to bring it back around.
Yeah. So be careful, Katie, in the
Yeah.
water back home.
Fuck. I did just like, I jumped in. It was a couple weeks ago now.
was like 2
Hopefully, I
hours
don't know.
ago.
I'm saying, no, imagine. God, it wasn't that warm today. God,
Was it
damn.
packed? I'm sure it's packed, right?
It would seem like a lot of people were coming in
Yeah.
to the beach. Yeah. It was crazy yesterday, and it was like it was fucking foggy. Like you couldn't even see anything. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
why is it so? Other than it being a Saturday, why are we so busy right now?
It rained
Fucking
yesterday,
die
right?
hard. Yeah, but there were still people on the beach, and I mean, like,
Oh, yeah. I
so
mean,
foggy.
if
I
that's
couldn't
your
see
weekend,
shit.
then
yeah.
you're-
I
Yeah,
mean,
you booked a
might
place,
as well,
you're
like,
going.
suffer through. Yeah,
It's like those people that, you know, they reserve a spot at like campgrounds and it like pours all weekend. It's like, well, we paid
Oh,
for
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
That's true.
We're just gonna sit at
yeah.
home and just let those, you know, $200-something die.
That's
Yeah.
actually what it said in the headline about the beaches. So, like, if you paid for something, like, you should make other arrangements. It's like, they're not going to get a refund
Yeah.
because the water's shitty.
They're never gonna do that.
That's not ever going to happen.
And when is the water ever good around here? Either, you know,
Yeah, that's true.
This
is
It's
really
like you get
freezing
what you
when
get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very
And it's
picky
so
about the water
painful.
too, and like it's almost got to be like body temperature to me.
Yeah.
Or I won't go in. But I remember a couple of years ago when I went to Hilton Head, like South Carolina, that water was like piss warm, dude. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
I was in there for hours.
Piss warm is crazy.
It's a whole different experience.
Yeah.
I know.
Here it's like you think that like icebergs, like it was like at the point where icebergs could melt, like just barely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought of this the other day. Do you remember? You probably remember this because you live there. There was like that little. It was like a motel or whatever you want to call it, an inn on the strip, and it had like the hot tub that was like in the fucking road.
In the road.
Pretty much, like it was right off the sidewalk. So like as you're walking the strip, like you could just see people like in the hot tub. Well, apparently, like they had a contamination, and it was like a flesh-eating disease,
God, yeah.
and someone got like really sick from it.
Okay,
Like,
I have heard about. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, I
It was
fucking
years
forgot
ago.
about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was at like towards like the end where Bernie's is and stuff.
Yes.
Right. Oh
Yeah,
my
it was
God.
over there.
I wonder why.
I forgot about that.
Was it like literally just
Holy
like
shit.
what was like? Was it like a gate separating like the road and where the
Yeah, so it was like like the hot tub was just like in the middle of like it was like a U-shaped
And they
like,
still have like
in,
the gate.
and then there was just a random hot tub gated like in the middle, and then the sidewalk was like right there. So like
That's so.
it always looked sketchy, and then when that happened, I was like,
I think
oh,
I had just moved there when that happened.
Oh,
too.
really?
I feel like I was hearing that all the time. Yeah.
yeah, that was wild.
probably just
damn.
garbage getting thrown in there on purpose.
Yeah.
People flicking their cigarettes.
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
Oh
Like
my
see if we can get it in the
God.
sauna or
Yeah.
the hot tub, whatever.
yeah. But I think I blame
Probably,
Hampton
yeah.
Beach for why I smoked cigarettes in the past, because
Yeah.
I used to vacation there, and the smell, secondhand smoke, I think
Yeah.
it got me.
It is a cigarette, just a giant cigarette.
That happened to me when I went to Switzerland because, like in Europe, like everybody and their mother smokes. And when we finally got to like one of the cities, Bern, we were walking around and just it was cigarette smoke everywhere. I ended up buying a pack. I caved in. I'm like, I almost felt like my mouth like watering, just like I need. It was like the first time I ever felt, because I'm not even like addicted to them.
Yeah.
But it was just so like overwhelming. Like it was just literally like taking over my sinuses. Like
Yeah.
I'm just like I need this now.
Yeah.
Damn.
Good thing I fit in.
Yeah, I was walking Hampton last night, and I wanted a cigarette. I do feel that actually.
You were
walking in
it's
Hampton at night?
It's like
at night.
cigarette energy. I don't know.
Yeah, it really is though. It's fitting.
But that's why I like it, because like
But-
it's beachy, but it's got a little grit to it. You know,
Hampton, yeah.
like here it's like
yeah.
it's all like uppity, you know, and kiddery, and it's like
Yeah.
everyone's like wealthy and no one's smoking.
Yeah,
like
that's
they're
true.
No.
Yeah.
no, they're probably on like pills and other stuff, but like
On the good stuff.
They're
yeah.
discreet about
the
them.
stuff we can't
Cleaner
afford.
stuff,
But
yeah.
Yeah. All that
Damn.
pricey. That's how I feel about Starbucks. Like I don't really vibe with that crowd. Like they're too pricey. They're too, uppity. They're
Yeah.
working on their laptops and their stock trades. Like I'm a Dunkin's guy. Like I go in there and it's like it's cold, it's stale, it's lifeless, like a children's hospital.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Like I go in there and it's just like, I just fit
shit.
right in.
Why do you go to children's hospitals a lot?
No.
He's not allowed within 100 yards
I
of
don't
a
think so.
children's hospital.
God,
It was a
damn.
bad Make-A-Wish
He was taking
It
pictures.
was a bad deal. Jesus. Oh my God.
for science.
Yeah.
I just noticed you have this
Yeah, my little
fire, this
trash.
electric fire going.
Yeah,
Wow.
I lit it for
Very
you.
classy.
I wanted to set the mood.
Sexy.
It actually does blow
AC
heat too.
blasting, but does it?
It's a space
It'll
heater.
heat
Yeah.
it up. Shit.
Romantic.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, I've had that for many, many years. That's been in about 4 or 5 different apartments at this point.
Fitting.
Is
Hell
it built into the entertainment?
It
center?
is, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's a one piece.
Worth it
That's
right
cool.
there.
Shout out to
Hell
Wayfair.
yeah.
Not a sponsor, but you have to say that.
I
I,
mean,
think.
look, we're open.
I don't think you can just drop companies like that.
Yeah. This is great.
That's true.
We're referring
One
to the
time, yeah.
fireplace that no one can see on
Yeah.
watching this.
Yeah, eventually we're gonna have more than one angle,
Oh,
but
yeah.
for now,
Yeah. Eventually we'll have
Yeah.
like screens like on JRE where they get to look at like, what they're talking about or
yeah. Once I figure out how to edit, then like we can have pictures pop up because
yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
first
Oh my
episode
God.
we
Once you
talked about
figure out
you.
This is why you got to get in, you got to stay here for the long haul because everything is going to just get better from here. We assume,
Yes.
we're saying this
can
now,
only
so
hope.
don't don't quote me on it. 17 episodes from now, and
yeah, definitely stick around. It's only episode 2, and there's many more to come.
Yeah.
How
do you feel? How do you feel? You're like the guest host.
Yeah.
For today.
I'm sorry, I'm whacking.
This big shoe. I know you gotta stretch yourself. You gotta get longer legs. You gotta take your dogs out like Nathaniel did in the first episode. I love how many people commented on that too.
Did they?
Yeah.
I find it funny how you're half his height and you're sitting up higher than he did.
I saw it. He was very slouched. I'm like, what?
I know he was like fully laid.
I looked at the scale and I'm like, I'm not that big. Am I? It's just goddamn.
Based on the nap that we took, I think he was tired.
Yeah. You must have been. How long were you guys out?
3 hours.
Oh, you took a 3-hour nap after that first episode.
Because you left us, man. You were supposed to keep us awake.
I did I did a thing in Salem.
Yeah, I mean,
sorry. That was also a bad.
Stop getting booked, dude.
I can't. Yeah, very flattering. This is a funny way to go. So after our episode, we go to get something to eat from that place on the corner right there. You get your food. I get a gyro. I didn't think it was that complicated, and I'm like, all right, maybe too much for a pizza place, but like I got it. It looked appetizing. I hadn't had anything all day to eat. It was like 4:30, something like that.
Yeah,
maybe coming up to 5. I was starving at that point. So you guys get your food within like 15-20 minutes. I go up like twice in between. I'm like, hey, still waiting on my shit. 40 minutes later, does my food come up, and I'm almost like I'm almost don't even want it at this point, because I'm like, I got to get out of here in like 5 minutes. I'm supposed to now just like hound this down, like inhale it. I'm like, I wanted to, and during this whole waiting time too, I got one of those. I never had these before, but like the THC like seltzers. Yeah. Oh my god, I was. Not a good thing to drink on an empty stomach. That was a weird choice. I was seeing other highways on my ride down 95. I was almost looking into the future. Like I could see traffic that was going to happen tomorrow. Like it was a whole nother world.
It was funny though. You were the only one that had somewhere to be, and yours took the longest. And yours was probably the simplest order.
Yeah, I mean, a gyro is not complicated. It's meat. It's cucumber. It's tzatziki. French fries,
Yeah. Pretty standard.
Easy. What'd you guys get?
I got a steak and cheese.
It's simple enough, too.
Yeah. I don't remember what Nathaniel got.
Did he get pizza? Anyway, it was just, it was weird. I'm like, and they didn't even seem like too embarrassed, like, oh, why it took so long. Like, nobody seemed to know what was going on.
Damn.
I think they were slammed. I think they're short staffed. I'm just covering for them right now.
In case they want to sponsor us too. Like
I mean, that would be a good one because they're so close. But I think it's time to plug some shows. Anyone have some stuff coming up?
Yeah, you want to go first? Do you want to?
Yeah, so Warren's July 6th, right after 4th of July weekend, that Monday, we have a show, 8:30. We got Jack Burke headlining.
Heck yeah.
So that'll be a good show.
He was great when we did that first Tokens showcase.
Yeah, he's just a good dude too. Like really easy.
Seems very chill. Yeah. I only got to talk to him briefly, but just he had a good energy to him.
Yeah, for sure. And he's on some pretty big stuff too. He did what Jordan Jensen?
I was gonna say he opened for Jordan Jensen and then got to see him. Yeah.
That's pretty
solid. Met him after that. Yeah.
Nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that's coming up next Monday. Yeah.
Any other big shows in the working or just
some, but I don't have the details yet. So we're switching Warrens to once a month. So it's going to be like this one and then one in August and one in September, and if we continue, we'll see.
Right, yeah. Are they open?
If they keep me.
Are they open seasonal or are they open year round?
They're year round.
Okay.
Yep.
Dang.
It's kind of cool. I feel like you kind of have to be when you're a place because it looks like a pretty big place too.
It's huge, dude.
Yeah.
It's a massive restaurant. Like,
and I see they serve breakfast there too, so they probably don't want to do that and be like, well, you can only get breakfast from May to September.
Right.
Like they don't want to.
Yeah, no, the food's great. It's a good spot. I definitely like it, and it's like right over there, so it's convenient.
Hell yeah.
So I would say it'd be pretty cool, like if you didn't have all that equipment, like you would just fucking walk to every show you do.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
But I mean, even the drive's not too bad. But do you have anything in the up and coming?
I mean, I have July 1st. I'm gonna be at the Hop Knot, featured there. Hell yeah.
Nice.
There's July 7th, the Brick. What else? And then we're both on a show at Brightside at the end of July.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's all I've got right now.
That's awesome.
I think.
I'm hosting next Sunday at the Bell Inn. I think that's what it's called in Peabody. And then I'm on that show at the end of the month. And then I'm opening for Nick Sands and Alex LaChance's game show, The Wrong Hill to Die On.
Nice.
And that will be certainly something. I'm looking forward to it, but this will be like my first time like opening. Well, like I would say it seems like a tough job. That's like literally like stone cold. Like I don't think people are going to be expecting it at the beginning. From just what I've heard from the last couple of shows they've done where they do like the opening comic.
Yeah.
Like, seems hard, but I've talked to the other two that did it, which, you know, they're fantastic comics. So I'm just like, can I hold a candle? And, you know, I've gotten their advice, and I think I know how to maybe handle that crowd.
Yeah.
To, you know, get them pumped up and, you know, interested.
So you essentially like the fluffer?
Pretty much,
For the
yeah.
show?
So I'm going to do like 15, and then, you know, then they'll start the actual show.
Yeah.
There's like an actual lineup. There's like 4 comics. There's Scott Fatone, Brad Howe, Star, Sapphire, and McCluskey, Robbie McCluskey.
Nice.
So those are the actual. And then so I'm like I'm the fluffer, exactly. Yeah.
No
I'm
offense.
fluffy.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That's just the
I look
first
like
thing I thought of.
fluffy, but
Dang.
No, that'll be dope. That show looks really
Yeah.
cool. Like the concept,
Yeah, I
it
want to
seems
try
really
to go
fun.
to that one.
it does, and it's at the Shash King, which is a fun place to be.
Yeah.
In the Ruby Room, they call it, the room in the back. Do I have anything else in July? That might
When's the Mocha Pot one?
be it. Oh, I'm hosting for. This is a while away, but I'm hosting for Brendan Sagalow, who's coming to Manchester. That's August 8th. There's 2 shows. There's a 7:30, or no, there's a 7 o'clock and a 9:30. So 2 shows. I'm hosting. Holly Johnston is featuring. There might be another person on that lineup, but I think it'll be TBD. But good anxious, but also just like there's those
It's
are
a really good show to be on.
yeah, very fortunate.
Yeah.
That's certainly one that's going to be exciting to kind of put on the comedy resume, but
Yeah.
it's also just like you want that show to go well 100%.
Sure.
I'm sure it will.
So it's like one of those I'm trying to like mentally prepare for, just to make sure that I just have like, you know, any way I can like, you know, keep the audience engaged and win them over. Like, you know, I'm gonna go for. But then I've also heard like, you know, you don't want to, you know, be too much on stage, or else you'll burn them out that way too if you just, you know, keep blabbering.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to like change your act just because it's a big show too. You want to like still be yourself and like
Yeah, right.
stay true to your material and like, you know, not get overwhelmed by the moment because it's like, oh, this is like a big show. It's like, you got it.
Right. I
You
think
know
that's
what I
I think, you know, the last thing you kind of hit on the head. I think it's easy to be overwhelmed by that because it's just, you know, when you think about it, there is like a lot. No, I was almost going to say a lot in the line, but I think mentally there's a lot in the line. But, you know, but it could psych yourself out like thinking that way too. So it's a double-edged sword, but it's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to it a lot.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be a home run. I think that's all I have at the moment. And then, yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Mocha Pot's getting some
Oh,
big
yeah.
names over there too.
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah,
awesome.
Aaron Berg's going to be
sweet.
there. I think the Friday and Saturday before, which is like August 1st and something like that.
Yep.
Go to the Mocha Pod Instagram page and
Yeah, check out the Mocha
you'll
Pod.
find it out. I'm done talking about that.
Mocha Pod's great. It's cool to see new rooms popping up too. We got the Brick now as a show in Dover. That's a fun room.
So that used to be something, right? That
Yeah,
used to be for comedy, and then Aaron used to do that Feely.
Yep.
And now so that's cool. I like that. I kind of like when places like revitalize like their scene. So it's like one lost and then regains.
Yep.
I kind of like that because I feel like lately there's been a lot of rooms where I feel like we've been losing more rooms lately than gaining.
Yeah.
And just in the last month, I feel like we've been gaining more, both in New Hampshire and in Massachusetts. So it's kind of.
I think it's a constant flow. Like places are going to leave, and then others just kind of follow suit. I mean, that's why
Seems
Tokens
like
started, because Grill 17 stopped doing their shows, and then we started Tokens right after that. It was like the motivation. Like we lost our. I mean, that was like my home mic. I would consider because it was the closest to me. So.
And that's what happens too. Like, you get so motivated. It's just like something. This can't be the end.
Yeah.
We got to keep comedy alive in this, seacoast area. So that's cool.
Yeah. I think comedy's alive and well in New Hampshire, Maine.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
I think we're on a good run right now. We'll just keep it going.
Yeah.
Keep doing our thing.
Oh, for sure.
Hopefully, yeah.
I'm just trying to explore more rooms, which I don't know how far have you gone for comedy recently?
Recently, I mean, I'd say probably Mulligan's was the first. And then I did I went to the Flip Flops.
I like that name.
Comedy Club. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Flip Flops.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dun dun dun. And that's like an hour-ish, I'd say. And then after that, I went fucking another hour to the Laugh Addict. So that's been like the longest.
What about Brightside?
Oh yeah, Brightside's 2 hours.
Brightside's pretty far. That's a good drive.
Yeah, so that's probably the longest one. It's 2 hours. What about you?
What's the farthest I've gone? New York. Well, not recently. That was in January.
Yeah.
Recently, probably Worcester.
Yeah, aren't they starting? Are they starting a new mic or something?
I didn't go to that one. I go to the Hotel Vernon, which is like it's like their Laugh Attic. It's got like a lot of comics, a lot of regular audience. It's fun. It's very fun. And again, I'm familiar with that one because I did comedy for a few months in Worcester, so I knew a lot of those guys. Still, they remembered me. I like to go down as often as I can, but sometimes I get because like an hour still, and there can be so much traffic. I get like I'm like maybe not this week, or I'll try to go to the Candia Road one because it's easier to get to, and I can still hit 2 mics. So
I love Candia.
It is fun.
Hell yeah.
But then that one is also like I'm in Woburn now, so it's like an hour drive with traffic.
Damn.
So I have to literally like log off of work immediately and then get out the door to get there, in a timely manner.
Yeah, that is the only.
So it's hard to dedicate yourself to like every mic you want to do. But have you done any new mics recently?
Not really. No, I think the last like new one was like Slice in Salem. That was a while ago.
that was a hot minute. I remember when you guys asked me to go to that one.
That was pretty fun. It was an experience for sure.
I haven't been back since. It's not a bad mic. It's weird because Salem's so nice. It's like that's like the one block where I feel like they get like the weirdos.
Yeah, we had a homeless
bus
man
stops there.
intrude and break up the show. It was pretty exciting, actually. Yeah, yeah, he came in. It got like pretty rowdy.
Oh my god.
As rowdy as a pizza place gets on a Friday
my favorite
night.
thing, and I have to just say this, is Nick Plord. I already told you this, I think, but Nick Plord bought like a couple slices of pizza and like a drink to support the venue. And then as soon as the mic was over, they gave us all the pizza for free.
Oh yeah, they do it every Friday there too.
That was my favorite thing.
He paid like all for what?
Yeah, that was fantastic.
It's so
It's so funny.
I remember Katie and I went there, and the owner started giving her a hard time for being from New Hampshire. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh, really?
I think he must have had someone like screw his wife in like New Hampshire because that was just like it was weird.
Damn.
They're just like, because I think I said I was from Woburn, but I'm from New Hampshire, really.
Yeah.
And she just like, I forget what he even said, but I'm just like, this guy hates New Hampshire. Like only one, targeting the one person out of, because there's only like 8 of us there too.
Literally though,
right.
yeah. And there's like the one woman in the back, like talking to herself.
Oh
the whole
yeah,
time.
like another woman like tweaking in the back.
Yeah, we're just like, damn.
Talking to
Like
herself.
overdosed.
Yeah, they get all the characters. I don't know.
Yeah. It's pretty wild.
It is so funny.
Well, guys, this has been fun. I think we should.
yeah.
I think we should start wrapping it up. What do
Yeah.
you think? Are we doing tokens tonight? You guys coming?
I'll be here.
Imagine, yeah.
No, I'm gonna go home probably
yeah.
and then come back. But
Oh, dang.
Are you?
no.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
like
2 more hours back on the road.
Like that's aggressive. That's like the farthest you'll travel for comedy right there. But yeah, this is episode 2, Sunday School. Jordan Corbin.
Kaity Tessier.
Nick Gyorda and hopefully big boy Nathaniel Allen will be
Maybe.
back. I almost thought I got like what he had too, because like my throat's been like, not my throat, but my mouth has been pretty dry the last 2 days. But
Yeah.
I think since I have central air, and I've been running the ceiling fan, so it's just like dry as shit.
Yeah.
Like today I feel fine, but like the last couple days, like I was just pounding water and still feeling like sandpaper tongue.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I hope I'm not getting your shit, dude.
Yeah, he sounded awful
He's
when,
a
when I
hugger.
talked to him.
Yeah, I talked to him
Spread
yesterday, and he was
around.
just very like, he just sounded like very like exhausted.
Yeah.
like not even sick, but just someone that sounds like he's been up for like 2 nights straight.
Yeah.
So,
So hopefully he's back for the next one.
yeah, I'll send him my smooches.
I'll get him on some
That'll fix
peptides
him.
or something.
Jesus.
We'll do virtual smooching on FaceTime.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in.
Heck yeah.
See you next time.
Bye now.
Peace out.
All right.